We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Here's Brett Gardner now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bouncer down the line. Alonso right there. And he is out on the tag. In now, Aaron Hicks. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He's 0 for 9. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Ramirez is up with it. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Alonso over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 out. Digging in now, Jose Ramirez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. 2 of those hits were for home runs. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the second out. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit to short. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Comes set, and the 0-1. A little tapper. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Didi Gregorius. Previous battles with Carlos Carrasco. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Carrasco has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Gregorius leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Sanchez is retired, 2 down now. Here's Miguel Andujar now. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The 1-0. Here's a drive out to left center field. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. The relay, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. Now in the box, Gleyber Torres, runner in scoring position with Superman. Popped him up. Alonso on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Edwin Encarnacion now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
3-1 to him now. Here's a high pop-up. Andujar has a play. He's got it one away. Coming to the plate now, Josh Donaldson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Donaldson.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's Yonder Alonso. Previous history with Luis Severino. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is his first year at the big league level. This one's flared out toward left. Gardner is over, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Greg Bird, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. A ball and a strike now to Bird. Popped him up. Gomes is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor up the middle. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. So digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here. And we'll have to leave it there as this is. Stepping up to the plate, Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 1 ball and 1 strike to the leadoff man here in the home third. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Swing and a ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. So striding forward now, Jason Kipnis. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. Bird fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 6 tries. No balls and a strike to count. Gomes stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple. Striding in, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential 3rd waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And a good pitch here, but this is taken for a ball as the count moves to 2-2 now on the Yankee catcher. The 2-2 one more time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Hot shot to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Riding in once again, Miguel Andujar. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's a high pop-up. Ramirez is there. He's got it 1 away. Ready now, Gleyber Torres. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted down the line in left. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets fouled. And it's fouled away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to Alonso, but it won't be in time, and they'll just get the 1. Stepping into the box, Greg Bird, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
And that's through for a hit. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side. Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And there's the first hit of the game for Cleveland. So striding in, Jose Ramirez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Bird into foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Pitch is high, the throw, and no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Fouled off. Hit well on the ground to first. Backhanded. He'll go to the bag for one. Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. This is skied into short left center. Here comes Gardner. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a strong. Standing in, Aaron Hicks. No hits to this point. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He went deep last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He stays alive, still 2-2. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first. Ready for another shot now, Aaron Judge. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Stanton, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Brantley is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Didi Gregorius. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And a breaking ball stays outside. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. Dan Otero trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
And he fouls this one off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And 0-2 count to Edwin Encarnacion.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Fly down to
Third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
first offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Hicks patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Here's Yonder Alonso. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull the string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
3-1 to him now. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Lindor is there for it. Makes the play. One away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he misses with it. 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Kipnis. And that's the second out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around second. He's on his way to third. Bird takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate as they extend the lead to 5-zip. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to first. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards the hole. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Next will be the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. First pitch of the at-bat. And it's fouled away. The 0-1. Bullet back up the middle. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland.
Center fielder, Jason Kipnis.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 1 away. At the plate, Yan Gomes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. So the lineup flips over and digging in. Michael Brantley. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Hicks is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup. And Jose.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's big Aaron Judge, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. Danny Salazar comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Danny Salazar.
Bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Striding into the box, Didi Gregorius. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Outside, 2-1.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Cabrera is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Brantley is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch on its way.
Lindor.
Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
So far, this has been a very productive outing. We're into the middle innings of this one, and his pitch count is down, and this might be one of those starts where he can work deep into this game, possibly into the 8th or 9th inning.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is on the move, and that'll get down out there near the wall. Digging hard. He's headed for 3rd. And he's in there at 3rd with a 1-out triple. Here's the 3rd baseman, Josh Donaldson. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Encarnacion takes his lead at 3rd with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Yonder Alonso. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Hit in the air out to right. Judge is on his horse. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. Lifted into center field. There to take it in is Kipnis, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Gleyber Torres. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and he's breezing through the eighth here with 2 quick outs. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Greg Bird, he homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Brett Gardner now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Brantley. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Stepping in, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Grounded to first. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's the 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
Now the 0-1. Fouled away. Kipnis, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Left fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
Set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Andujar trying to get there, and no one will get this one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 0-2 once more. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit hard to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kipnis on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. He's 1 for 4. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base. Digging in, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off the bottom of the ninth inning for the Indians.
Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner is there. 1 out. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
Bird is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. Edwin Encarnacion now, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. On the first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he picked up 2 hits in this one, and both were well hit and timely. Ended up with a triple and a double, and that's enough for him to get the nod here.
Cleveland, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Just about ready for baseball on MLB Network as you get a look at beautiful. Stepping in, Jock Peterson. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a swing and a miss, so a first pitch strike as we're underway here this evening. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. Popped him up. Torres waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. A 1-1 count to Puig. Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge. He gets there, and that's the second out. At the plate, number 13. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored in infield single. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Two out with a man at first. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. So digging in now, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Number 11, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Machado ranging into the outfield. 1 down. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Oh, and he misses it. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. Hicks takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he'll get in there safely. Striding forward now is the DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Line to the right side. And a base hit as the run will score from third, and the Yankees score first. It's 1-0. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. There is Dozier, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up now, Didi Gregorius. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Hard hit ball to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Manny Machado. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Manny Machado.
Back up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Corey Seager, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. Missed with a slider. Splitter that misses too low, and he's behind 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Hard on the ground toward short. Gregorius has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Torres picks it up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now batting, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. Digging in, Miguel Andujar. Now set, here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
Ready on 1 and 2. Popped him up. Number 13 has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Back goes Puig, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. So stepping in, Brett Gardner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bird on third with 2 out. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. Ball 3. 3 and 2 now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0 and 2 to work the count back to 3 and 2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
The next 3-2. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. In past meetings with Tanaka, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
So coming to the plate, Jock Peterson. He flew out in his last at-bat. And that one just missed outside.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Is outside for a ball.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Andujar is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. He snagged the triple and later scored his first time around. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Chopped in front of home plate. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The throw into second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
How about number 13?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he's called out on a close play at third. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Ripped down the line. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Sanchez moving to his left. 2 gone. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runners going. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Fouled off. Try again, 1-2. Pitch out, nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Here's Didi Gregorius. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled away. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Bellinger. 1 down. Into the box. Gary Sanchez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the corner and slicing foul. 0-1. Here it comes. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-1 home. Drilled to the left side. Taken in by Machado. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here's a high pop-up. And Dozier will put this one away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Corey Seager, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Corey Seager.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Gardner's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. In now, Justin Turner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Judge, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Brian Dozier, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gardner going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Bellinger going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in now, Greg Bird. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on the first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Here's Brett Gardner now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to leading off the inning, Yasmani Grandal, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 9.
Swing and a liner, but an atom ball right to him for the first down. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jock Peterson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it. Just bounces it. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is Hicks. Gone! Digging in and looking for more, Yasiel Puig. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hard ground ball to third. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, number 13. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. First pitch on its way. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the first. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Popped him up. Machado ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Giancarlo Stanton now. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The tag, and he is out. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. That's popped up now towards short right field. Number 13 has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger.
Center fielder number 35.
Zach Britton is on to pitch from the bullpen.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 53. Britton.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. Gregorius is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And there's his first base hit in this one. Now in the box, Corey Seager. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. He's set and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Runner goes for second. Slow roller back to the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away. So striding.
Dylan Betances takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Grounder down the line at third. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Chopped at third. Tough to get 2. Andujar's got it. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. Here's Didi Gregorius from the stretch. Hit on the ground to short. Machado has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 1-0 count, here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And quickly there are 2 away. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the... Here's Brian Dozier now. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 0 for 4. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A ball and no strikes. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. First pitch on its way. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. 0-1 the count.
Number 25.
I'm set with the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second, and he'll pull into second here with nobody out. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Luke Voigt will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. And it appears now the dugout has decided to put him on for free, so now the double play perhaps in order here with nobody out. Dozier fields it cleanly. The second for one. Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. The 1-0. Hot shot down the line. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as 2 runs come across to score away from the play. In now is the Yankees DH. Giancarlo Stanton is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Kenta Maeda answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with Sir John. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a hard liner, but foul. The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. A swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Betances shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Gardner is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort, and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For the Dodgers, 1 run on 6 pitches. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Our total attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.